コラボといえば、先輩がスケジュール出してるから、もう知ってる人も多いかと思うんですけど、今月3月の27日にバイザビートの先輩方とピコパークコラボをさせていただきます。素晴らしい。バイザビートバイザビートってね、俺めっちゃ口に出したくなる。バイザビートやばい。かっこよくない？バイザビートってめっちゃ言いたくなんだけど。めちゃめちゃ楽しみで、先日ね、出させてもらった公式番組、8周年ありましたね。2月の頭に、こうくんととうやくんと、そしてセーブル先輩が、一緒のチームでさ、そこでお話しさせてもらったんだよ。これちょっとみんなにも言ったけど、なんかお洋服の話とかできて嬉しかったっていうのとかさ、セーブル先輩って言ったら、僕先輩だみたいな、もうすっごい驚いてたんですけど、そこでセーブル先輩と仲良くさせてもらってさ、ディスコードでね、ありがとうございましたって言ったら、その返信でさ、ありがとう楽しかったよつって。で、多分、また改めて連絡が行くんだけど、バイザビートとスプレアでコラボしようよみたいな話が多分来ると思うっていうのがあって、俺ちょっと前に知ってたんですよ。メンバーに届く前に。だから、なんか、嬉しいと思って。コラボレオくん、英語いけそう？ Yeah! I very very English complete. Okay. Thank you. My hair color is pink. Cherry blossom. I like me. Yeah. I like me very 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 like. Yo. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, what's up, bro, man? いや、いけるなー。先輩方、よろしくお願いします。任せました。いや。カブトムシはビートルかな。まあ、そんな感じで。言葉の壁はあるかもしれないけど、そんな壁はパッションでぶち壊せって。なんかね、めっちゃ可愛くて、グループがあってさ、みんなさ、挨拶してくれてるの。俺も、はじめまして、スメラギレウですって、ほんとありがとうございます、楽しみましょう、みたいに言ったら、ケイリクス先輩が、まだ日本語を勉強中ですけど頑張ります。パッションで行きましょうって。めっちゃ可愛くてさ、やっぱパッションだよなと思って。伝わるから。実際にね、英語を喋ろうとするよりパッションの方が伝わるのは本当にあるからね。これはガチだと思う。俺ね、バイザビートの先輩方めちゃめちゃ好きでさ、俺の初ツイートにさ、ケイリクス先輩がさ、リプをくれてさ、ケイリクス先輩って返したの。先輩って返したらさ、それをめちゃめちゃ喜んでくれてたのね。あ、俺も先輩なんだ。みんな聞いたかよみたいな。それがすごい嬉しくて。
See, actually, we got some more kohai over in the main branch. Did you see that? Yeah, there's a new group debuting very, very soon, actually. And that's really cool. They got a music concept, which I'm really excited about. Oh my goodness, the day somebody calls me Kaelix senpai, the only kohai I've personally interacted with, they call me Kaelix-san. I have never been called Kaelix senpai yet. The day I'm called senpai, it's over. It's over for everybody. Oh, I got called senpai. Senpai to ita. He called me senpai. Though it was in a Twitter reply, so it's not the same as like hearing it. But I think that's the first time I've actually been called Kaelix senpai. And we literally just talked about it yesterday before it happened. How does it feel? It feels nice. It feels nice to be called senpai. There's just something about it. I've never experienced it before. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, to be honest with you, it did make me smile. The point at the screen, tears rolling down my face. やったー。先輩だよな。だよな。なあ。我は先輩。
今でこそさ、素敵な先輩方とかさ、まあ、心強いメンバーとかね、それこそ応援してくれてるリスナーさんがいるから、だんだんこう二次三次っていう最高な舞台に馴染んできてはいるの。半年もいるからさ。まあ、コラボとかは最近始まったけどさ、馴染めてきてすごい楽しいなって、先輩方優しいな、みんな応援してくれて嬉しいなみたいになってる、今はなってるけど、やっぱ最初ってめちゃめちゃ不安な中でさ、そういう不安な時になんか、ああいうこうリップくれたりとかさ、こう迎え入れてくれて、俺が発した発言に対してすっごい喜んでくれてたりするとすっごい嬉しいのよね。助けられたんだよな。ほっとしたというか。だからね、めちゃめちゃお話ししてみたかったし、どこかでこう遊べたらなって思ってたの。今回のこれは本当に楽しみでね、パッションで乗り切る分、セーブル先輩に。俺やっぱセーブル先輩に日本語教えてもらってるから、できるだけね、通じるように頑張ります。英語とかも教えてもらいたいよね。とりあえずかっこいい英語教えてくださいみたいな。
Yeah, my kohai. I'm a senpai. Did you know that? Specifically to a number of groups under the main branch. It'll be my first proper collab with Kohai. I did interact with a Kohai at one point, but that was super elite. And he doesn't really feel like a Kohai because he's super elite, you know? He's so cool and mature. So it doesn't quite feel the same. But Spurea, the Splayer, they're just about as Kohai as it gets, right? Because they're not only like technically Kohai, but they have that Kohai energy. Yeah, I'm very excited. I hope I can be a cool senpai that they can be proud of. I feel like that collab is going to be a chaotic nightmare, though. I'm going to be so honest. It was actually my idea, I think. I think I was the one that suggested Pico Park 2. I'm not doing any of the organization, to be clear, but yeah, I think I threw out Pico Park 2. That game destroys people who are communicating in the same language without a barrier. So I'm really curious to see how we'll fare playing a game like Pico Park with a really heavy language barrier in this case, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think any of the Splayer members are fluent in English. And within By the Beat, 2 of us are fluent in Japanese, but the other 2, we're just barely there. In my case, not even barely. I'm just not there. Yeah, it'll be lots of passion. Yeah, I do like a little chaos. I do like a little chaos as a treat. So I wanted to go over something a little bit, given that there is a collab with Splayer coming up. Splayer is from the main branch of NIJISANJI, aka like the JP branch. The talents all speak Japanese and have communities based in the Japanese side of the streaming industry. I'll go over this once today and then I think a second time the day before, just to be safe. In general, with streaming, there are different forms of etiquette that you'll see, both with streaming and then also like with participating in streams as a member of the chat box. So I just wanted to say that during By the Beat collabs in general, something we notice, something that I've noticed at least, it is very common, and honestly just collabs in general, it's very common to spam emojis. We love spamming emojis over here in EN. They're so awesome. They're so useful. When you don't have something to say, you can still say something with an emoji. In JP, that is not common, and it could be considered like spam/negative. Like it would be seen as a bad thing. So I personally want to humbly request that during this collab, even though it will be on Frio's channel, and even though By the Beat will be there, I want to ask if you could avoid spamming heart emojis and similar stuff during the stream. I would love it if you participate in chat, if you could speak with words. They don't have to be Japanese words. We'll be speaking both English and Japanese during the collab. Yeah, I just want to ask if during this specific collab and in any similar collabs with JP, if you could avoid spamming emojis. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. It's just a difference in etiquette. Just to be clear, it's not that you're doing anything wrong. And for regular streams that we do, please feel free to continue doing it. This isn't me criticizing you or scolding you or being like, you are terrible and bad. That's not what I'm saying. This isn't even me correcting something that you do normally. This is just saying that this will be a different setting than usual. And it's very important that our community doesn't come off as rude or ignorant, I think, you know? There are small differences like these that can really make or break the impression that we make, both as By the Beat and also as, like for you as Heartbeats, right? Yeah, their fan bases will be there too. Fans of Splayer are going to be there to watch their boys, right? So we want to be on good behavior, right? we want to be polite. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that. And that's also something that you can kind of take with you to the future if you ever watch another collab that has a JP talents in it, or like majority JP, or an event that is hosted by the main branch. In general, the emoji spam is not as common. You don't see it, and it could be seen as distracting. Same thing goes with this isn't something that I personally see with Debonairs, but this is something you'll see sometimes in other Heartbeats. Like the catchphrase spamming is also not common. Just little things like that. In general, when it comes to commentary during streams, I think it's more typical to just use regular words to say what you think about it. Like, wow, or oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Or that was really funny, or I'm dead, he just said this. You know, little things like that. Just like actual commentary is what's more common. Don't feel required to talk in any particular language. Just please avoid spamming emojis for me. Yeah, we're senpais. We gotta make them proud and not make them feel overwhelmed or afraid or anything. Repeating stuff like now what? No, what I mean by that is more like ne ah ha ha sha 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 mean mean etc. You know what I mean? Little things like that. Just anything that is specifically in for a community and stuff like that. Better to avoid them in excess. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I'll go over it again the day before just to be extra safe. And I think other members of By the Beat may mention it too. This is something we talked about as a group. We were like, how can we make a good impression? Because this is a first for us. We've never done this before. I think actually all of us at some point have done collabs with JP talents, livers from the main branch, but we have never done it as a group of 4 before. So it's kind of nerve-wracking, you know. We gotta be cool. We gotta keep it together. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know, so that not only we can have a good look, but also so that you do not embarrass yourself as well, right? But yeah, I just wanted to go over that really quickly so that Splayers fans can also talk in the chat comfortably, you know. This could be considered By the Beat hosting. It is on Frio's channel, and Frio's been handling the organization, but I personally see this as like a 50-50 split as far as collab priority. Does that make sense? Like, this is a By the Beat and Splayer collab, not By the Beat featuring Splayer in my mind. So it would be kind of sad if the box was basically just like 100% EN typical stuff. So I would love it if it could just be nice and friendly to everybody. Yeah. It's very important that we have a nice space for Splayer and for Splayers fans. I'm really excited for it. I'm really, really excited for it. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening.